everybody and welcome to my channel. You got me in stitches. My name is Anna. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day or week wherever you are and whatever you're doing. Okay, so an extra video this week for you guys. So it's Wednesday and it's January 23rd already. It's like, wow, the new year is racing by already. So I will show you and talk through, not too much rambly, but the 9 patterns I have chosen to obviously join in with the Make 9. So if that's what you're interested in seeing, then I will continue. Okay, so this McCall's pattern has been on my kind of background burner to make list for quite a few months or maybe even a little bit longer. I've made view A, which is the shirt a couple of times you're familiar with. So this is the pattern. And I want to do view A here in this beautiful mustard. The reason why it's sort of been on a bit burner for quite a while is because I want to make it exactly like the model is wearing, and I have found it a little bit difficult to find some really lovely mustard suede. And yeah, so that is the view. Of course it is view C, no surprise there. But I really like that, and I know Amanda from I Sew A Lot has made this beautiful garment, so, and it looked absolutely perfect on her, but then so do all the clothes. Anyway, yes, so that's the first one for you guys. Okay, so another McCall's pattern, so M7129, and it's a skirt, and it's going to be this one that the lady is wearing, and I like the detail there where it has the binding around. I don't know if it's a complete wrapped skirt. It might obviously be on the waistband, but it will still open, so I don't know if it will be completely open including the waistband. I will have to check that when I make it up. So I have a few skirts. I don't often wear them, but when I do, I usually like to wear sort of thick tights and things with sort of knee-high boots. Another skirt pattern here is the liner skirt. I like that little button detail there, and I really like the fabric that the model is wearing, so I hopefully might be able to find some fabric that's not too dissimilar to that. So again, that's quite what I think a relatively basic skirt, but at the same time, depending on the fabric, you know, sometimes it can be sort of semi-smart stroke casual, and again you could just chuck on some boots and some tights, you know, on cooler weather. Speaking of cooler weather, we've actually had snow today. Not very much, but you know, a few coverings. I might add a couple of steals at the end. I don't know, I might do that on the Sunday's vlog. So anyway, that's the Lorna skirt. This one's called the Daisy dress, and it was free from a sewing magazine, so it's this one here. I will, I'll drop the other patterns. If I zoom that in and just sort of pin it a little bit. Again, I really like that little neckline detail there, and I would make it in a block colour like that. I wouldn't use pattern fabric, and semi-structured, not in pink. I rarely do pink. It's just not a colour I really go to unless it's a particular design. And there might be a little bit of pink. I mean, I got a top which is yellow and it's got a few pink butterflies on it. But yeah, I just really like that. I think that's a really pretty dress. And again, that depending on how you wear that, you could wear that an everyday dress or sort of smarten it up maybe with a jacket or a few accessories. Okay, I have a Vintage Simplicity 8874 here, which is this one, and I really like that. Again, it's quite simple and it's a shirt style, and the little, I don't think they're going to be usable pockets, they're just going to have the flip there. And again, the way they've sort of depicted the model there with the belt to sort of give it a little bit more of a cinched in waist, so you'd have the choice of doing that or not. Again, I really like that. Again, I would use fabric. I'm going to try and use a lot of fabric that I've got in my fabric collection, stroke stash, to use up instead of sort of going out and purchasing anymore. Says me. You know what it's like, it's fatal, isn't it? I will have to purchase the mustard fabric for the first pattern I showed you because I don't have any mustard suede, and that is what I want to use for that pattern. Now this is actually quite a basic for the wardrobe staple, and it's the tee, and it's the New Look, what is it, K6230. So there, as you can see, and again, a very basic staple, and a tee like that would sort of go with, you know, relaxed pants or a pair of jeans, and you could just, you know, throw on a cardigan or something if it was a little bit cooler. But again, I don't really have anything like that in my closet, stroke drawers. And yeah, I thought, although it's quite a basic tee, it actually serves multi sort of purposes. So yeah, that is what I want to do, and obviously it's going to be in jersey knits. Okay, this one is New Look K6871, and it's the view there what the model is wearing, and it's view D, I believe, but also I quite like view A, that sort of gypsy style top there with those sleeves. There you go, guys, you can see. Yeah, and I really like that fabric. I think I may have something similar in my fabric collection. I don't know, I'll have to have a good sort through. Okay, another McCall's. So this is a pants, and oh well, no surprise there, you see. But it's the McCall's M6515, so it's this one, and it's the view here, view C. Again, they're sort of semi-flared, quite a sort of plain, you know, there's no sort of fuss, I like that. But again, I got some nice fabric, some really lovely drapey fabric that I've got in my fabric collection. So again, those pants, I would probably make it in a fabric that's a little bit more sort of for going out maybe of an evening. Not that I often do that very often, but again, to have something, you know, with my teenage Earthling, you know, there's a few things that he might go to, and, you know, it's nice to have, you know, those smart casual or, you know, smart evening wear. And I think that would work really well. I actually like the purple there that they've depicted in the print picture there. So now for the eagle eye among you, that is only 8 patterns. So I do have the 9th in my hand, and what I'm going to do, just to show you that I do have a pattern there, I don't want to show you guys, I don't know how I'm going to cover that. So it is a simplicity one there, that's right, I don't want, there we go, so it's definitely, yeah, I'm just covering it with the McCall's. The only reason for that is I have something coming up this year, and I really want to challenge myself on this particular pattern that I got here, and I don't want to give it away just yet. I just want a little bit of, I don't know, sort of intrigue maybe, and it's like, just keep you guys on your toes just for a little bit longer, so you, yeah, sit on the edge of your seat. It's, yeah, like I said, it's going to be quite challenging. My teenage Earthling has given me some encouragement. I have definitely got to do a mock-up for it because, yeah, and again, I want the fitting right. I already bought the fabric a bunch of time ago, and it's going to have 2 fabrics to it, and one is semi-structured, but it's got a little bit of drape to it, whilst the other one is very, very, shall we say, drapey. Yes, but they will work together. And yeah, hopefully everything goes all okay on that. I'm not going to give anything away, so I'm not going to say anything about it, so you will just have to stay tuned and find out. Okay, so tell me what you think of my 8 patterns that you have seen, and yeah, it's definitely going to be a make 9, so hopefully, cross fingers, I will make them all. And the only sort of slight sticking point is trying to find that suede mustard fabric for the pattern that I showed you first of all. And yeah, that's probably the only thing that's going to go a little bit wrong if I don't get the fabric that I want for that particular style. So okay guys, so that is it. That is my make 9 for you. Again, if you'd like to leave any comments below, please do, and I hope you enjoy following my journey on this. And of course, I've got the regular makes that I'm doing. I have some pants on the go at the moment. I'm just finishing off the band, then I've just got to hem them and put some buttons on, so hopefully that will appear on Sunday. Okay, so have a wonderful week guys, and I will see you Sunday. Thank you so much for watching.